So guys, we're now going to sew our corset together, but before we sew, there's something we need to do so that we'll not have any issues while sewing it, because it can be very trickish if you did not follow, if you did not pin them together. You just get confused. So what you will do is we are going to pin them according to the numbers. We're going to pin them according to the numbers. After pinning, we'll now sew. So let me show you how you will pin them. This is the center front one. So you drop this aside. You know, we did not add, it's not cut on fold. We added 0.75 on it. So you just pin it down like so. Pin it down like this. Yeah, so after pinning, you will now open it up. So you look for center front 2. So now this is center front. This is center front 2. So now you remove it. So you will now join this one like this. Then the second one, you join it like this, then pin. Then you pin down. You also pin down. After pinning, we'll now sew. So you open it like so. Then you look for center front 3. So this is center front 3. So you remove it like this. Then you join this one to this. Then this one to this. So now let's pin. This way it is actually easy, because when I did the first one, the lining, when I sewed the lining, it gave me a lot of stress. Like, I did not pin. I kept looking for which and which to join together. So now we are done joining the front, that's to the center front 3. So you keep the paper aside. So now you now look for center back 3. Center back 3. Now we're going to be joining on the side seam now. So center back 3. You pick it, remove your pin, you keep this one. Yeah, so you will pin like this. After pinning like this, then this other one will be on this side. Okay, so the next one is center back 2. So you open it, place it down like this. So you open this one. Yeah, open this one, because they have to face like this. So this one will be on this. So you turn it like this. So you pin it down. You go to the other side like so. Then you now pin. So the next paper now is center back 1. Center back 1. So after doing that, you open this side, you remove your pin, keep this one aside so that you can know where it is facing. Yeah, so you now turn it like this. You pin this one on this one. So you take the second one, you open this one, then you pin it on this side. Yeah, so that way we have successfully pinned everything down like this. So what we'll now do now is to now sew them with the 0.75 allowance. So guys, just do this to just save yourself the stress. Honestly, I went through a lot of stress when I was joining the lining. It gave me issue. So join with 0.75 all the way down. Okay, so after joining this one, the next one, so you just start sewing them the way you pin them. Just start sewing like that. So I finished joining them. So what we will now do next now is on all the allowance, we're going to flip it like so. We're going to flip it like this, then we'll sew on 0.25. That's how we'll do for everything. So for this center front, I want to put 2 bones instead of 1. So I'm going to close like this, and I will close like this. Also, soulmates, if you've gotten to this stage and you've not given me a thumbs up or you've not subscribed to my channel, please do now. That's the only way you get to support me for putting out this content. Please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I post a new video. And also share this video to your friends. Share the video to your friends. You can see why I said I needed a 2 bone case here. Yeah, this is it. So share this video to your loved ones, to your friends. Thank you, guys. I'm going to put our loop here. Yeah, so I already fold this, so I'll cut on 2 inches each. You mark your ½ inch here for the top. You mark 1 inch at the down part here. So let's start from the down part. It's going to go inside like this, because this is the lining and this is the main fabric, so it's going to go in. So you put it like this. Let me open it up. You put it like this. You mark another 1 inch like this. You mark another 1 inch like this. So when you put like this, you turn it to that 1 inch like so. So now let's use our pin to hold it down, because it's a jean material, so it's thick, it's not flexible. So you put like this on the 1 inch. We'll use our pin also to still hold it down. Yeah, so it's going to look like this. So now you take another one. So you place it on, that's the 1 inch, this one here, you place it like this. So let's see, mark the next 1 inch from here. Mark the next 1 inch. So you place it on top like this. After placing it on top, you now take, so we'll mark another 1 inch, another 1 inch, another 1 inch, then okay, so the 1 inch stops here. So that means we're going to leave 0.75 here. It's fine. So you continue doing the same for all the ones you've marked. I'll take the other one and repeat the same thing on the fabric. Okay, so guys, I was able to sew it. On it. I did the same thing for the second side. So now I'm now going to sew with ½ inch. I'll sew with ½ inch. We are going to finish the down parts with with a bias. I'm going to use the jean as a bias to finish it up. Now sew here on 0.25. That is why we did not notch inside. That is why we did not notch. So sew like this on 0.25 to the edge here. So let's sew. Okay, so sewmates, this is it. So let's try and fix our wire. So guys, I've finished putting the under wire. Look at it, it's very strong like this, and I have put this one too on this side. Yeah, so this is it. The next thing now is I'm going to turn this thing back from inside like this, then I'll now stitch it with 1/2 inch. Guys, this is how it is looking after turning it from this side. So this is it. The wire is inside. So now we are now going to fix our boning. We're not going to fix our boning. So let me cut out the boning. The total length that I have here, I'll have to minus 1 inch from it. This is a file, so just file the edge of all your boning so you get a smooth edge. You won't have any edge that can injure you. So you do the same thing on both sides. Okay, now it is smooth. Let's fix this one. I finished fixing all the boning, so this is how it's looking like. Can you see it? It's very fine. This is the front and this is the back. So now, because I decided to close here, like turn it with the lining, so I'm going to use a bias to finish the edge, the rough edge. So I have now I had to sew the lining and the fabric together so that I can now use the bias to sew it. So this is how it look like. So now let me now fix let's now fix the bias. Now this is the front of the fabric. This is the back. The back is the one that has the bone channel. Yeah, so this is the front. So what you now do is just place your bias like so. You have to fold your bias, open it up. This is the jean material. I cut it the length that I want. Then I also iron on both sides. I iron here with 0.25, also here with 0.25. Then I now fold it like this and iron. So now you open it up like this. Open it up like this. You fold it inside a little so that you can have a smooth edge on this other side. Yeah, so you fold it like this, then you place it. Then you can now sew with 0.25. When you get to the edge here as well, still fold it, but if it is longer than your desired length, yeah, you can trim it off. So like the way I'm doing like this, I trim it off, then I now fold it also inside a little. Okay, now you now sew on it. This will now be the back. So when you are sewing, keep pushing your bone inside so you will not climb your bone. Okay, so we are done sewing it. Okay, so sewmate, I am done with it. This is the back. Yeah, this is the back. Look at the bias that I'm using turning it. This is the bias. Yeah, then this is the front.